Hello, and welcome to SpeedGaming 4 for another round of the Super Metroid 2020 multi-category tournament. My name is Mass Hysteria. I'm going to be hosting tonight, and with me, I've got a special guest, my daughter, who's going to go by Bluekie tonight. Say hi.
Hi.
So we're going to be watching ptoil and Gameaholic do a triple bingo run here. Should be a lot of fun. We've had a couple of these triple bingos. We should have the card show up here in just a little bit. And on our side, I think that the runners are gearing up, getting pretty close to being ready. So within the multi-category tournament, we start each week with a couple different options of what we can run, and then the players take turns doing some vetoes on what they don't want to run. Bluekie, you want to talk us through how it went down for this one, how we got to triple bingo?
Sure. So ptoil deferred. So, and Gameaholic vetoed any percent, and ptoil vetoed RBO.
Yeah. So I think we've seen that a couple of times where the typically the higher seed tends to defer. And so this week, with RBO on the table, we've seen some people go ahead and choose to veto any percent trying to get triple bingo. And so that's what kind of happened tonight. So should be a lot of fun. We've got the card on the board and the race is starting here in just a second. So within triple bingo, our objective is going to be for each runner to get 3 either rows or columns or diagonals completed on this card that we see here, with various objectives throughout the game. If we look at the card, I don't know, Bluekie, do you see anything on the card that jumps out as something you wouldn't want to do in a Super Metroid speedrun?
I don't know.
Yeah. The big one for me is that very center middle tile, depending on what your comfort level is. If you're a new route runner, then it's not too big of a deal to say, oh, you only get one various suit or gravity. But if you're an old route runner like myself, that tile is typically not too much fun. But it looks like we're off. We've got a slight delay going on here with Gameaholic a little bit behind ptoil. I'm not sure if that was a goof or if we're just on a little delay, so we'll see. But yes, so most of our viewers that have watched these triple bingos in the past, or dab runs when we did the double anti-bingo tournament last year, will probably know that most of the run is us as spectators and commentators trying to figure out what looks like a good choice for each runner, and trying to figure out what decisions the runners are trying to make. It does seem as though we're getting a bit of a synchronization here on the two runners from the delay. Yeah, so for me, a couple of the big ones that jump out, 100 missiles is always annoying, takes a lot of time. Like we mentioned before, having to only get various suit or gravity suit can kind of be a pain. There is a little bit of synergy this time, though, with 2 tiles. If you go a little new route over the moat, we can potentially do a row 1 or column 4 and then pair it with either a column 3 or row 3. So we'll just kind of have to see how everyone's feeling. So, Blukey, have you enjoyed this tournament thus far? Have you had a good time watching all these runs?
I have.
That's good. Yeah, she's hung out with me a bunch and watched a lot of the races, and there's just been a lot of really good content going on right now. So, big thanks to all the organizers and SpeedGaming, as well as the sponsors, for helping to put on this event. So, just like any normal run, we're going to start off by going left and heading down to get our morphing ball. We see ptoil over there with the non-moonfall, as well as Gameaholic. So no one utilizing moonwalk in this race. So now that we have our morphing ball, we'll head over, grab our first missile pack, aptly dubbed the Alpha Missiles. And both runners off to a good start. All right, we see both runners deciding to leave those beta missiles off to the right side. Now, I'm not 100% sure, and maybe someone in chat knows, could tell us if either ptoil or Gameaholic were in our double anti-bingo tournament last year. I'm not necessarily sure how familiar either of them are with running bingo cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, so... Okay, yeah, so at least ptoil was in, and maybe both of them were in there, so... you know, that's the thing about triple bingo or any of these bingos is it just takes a little bit of acclimating. If you're not used to getting in there and running, the stress of having to pick out your rows and columns can really make it a more difficult experience maybe than it needs to be. If you're kind of feeling comfortable, it can be kind of fun, but it certainly adds an element of thinking that has to go on more than just being in normal autopilot mode. So we see ptoil after a good bomb Trizo fight heading up, gonna hit an Alcatraz real quick. Second try, no problem. And now the fun will start of me and Blukey here trying to commentate, as well as filling out the bingo card. So I'll have to be leaning on you, chat, to make sure that we don't miss anything. We see Gameaholic going back to the ship, hit a refill, maybe do a early gauntlet. Now those wall jumps that Gameaholic's doing, he makes them look easy. It's not an easy trick. With just the power suit, Gauntlet can be very scary. That acid does a lot of damage, but he's handling it like a pro. All right, and Gameaholic's through. Got that Gauntlet E-Tank. Oh, oh no.
No.
Yeah, it's okay though. Gameaholic had a save right before going up for Gauntlet, so a little bit of time lost here, but not a deal breaker. So we're going for Gauntlet Round Two, and it looks like ptoil is just going down old route style and going to go ahead and take care of Kraid and pick up the Various suit. I personally like this decision a lot. I feel like the best thing you can do in bingo, especially in triple bingo, is to try to find objectives that you're comfortable doing. And for most of us, just going to get our Various suit really early is a very comfortable thing to do. All right, no problem with Kraid picking up the Various suit. And we see Gameaholic also picking up these Gauntlet missiles. Now, hopefully, Gameaholic doesn't forget to go back and get that Terminator tank. All right, ptoil. Again, following this sort of old route progression, heading down to get the high jump boots. And we've got a good race going here. This is going real well already. So Blukey, we're getting a lot of movement items right now, especially on ptoil's side. High jump boots, speed booster. So what do you think? What's your favorite item in the game?
I'm not sure. I've never really thought about it.
You know, I really like the speed booster.
Yeah, it's really helpful.
It's really helpful. All of the cool strats that you get to do, and now ptoil gets to shine spark all over the place as much as he wants to. All right, well, we see ptoil just picked up the speed booster and now heading down to the wave beam. So that sort of tells us that column 3 and row 1 are probably out of the equation. Yeah, it's still pretty hard at this point. The nature of this card, I don't know that it's telling us too much at this point yet. I do see Gameaholic going back up to get the big pink missiles here. Maybe. Yeah. And so based on the amount of missiles that we've seen Gameaholic pick up, I would have to assume that maybe this 100 missiles tile is certainly in consideration. We have ptoil heading down for everyone's favorite Crocomire. Throw out those crocky emotes if you got them. I like it. Yeah, there's a couple croc ones I haven't seen before. All right, ptoil's going the rest of the way past Croc. Gonna grab some power bombs here. Ah. I like it when our runners are in Twitch chat letting me know when I incorrectly marked a tile, so sorry about that, Gameaholic. Should have that skips charge beam back again. And ptoil coming up with a grappling beam. Now this is interesting. Gameaholic went and got that extra tank and is now gone straight down to Norfair. I wonder if we can expect to see a hell run coming here. Yeah, I'd say so. We've got the farm going on right now. Oh, thanks, Bunny. Yeah, we got to get those reserves full and get a save. Oh, and I think maybe we have ptoil going for a lava dive here. Yeah, things are getting spicy. All right, ptoil's off. It's okay, it's okay. Not a lot of leeway here. Nice. Okay, Gameaholic's going. Can't take another hit. Oh.
No. No.
It's okay, we'll go for round two. ptoil with the green gate glitch, first try. Heading down over here to go get screw attack. Okay, and we see ptoil coming up on one of my favorites, very rarely seen, with a reverse lava dive. Nicely executed. Yeah, for sure. That reverse lava dive, it is a lot easier than the normal one. It can be uh, just the slightest bit tricky if you're not used to when you need to make your jumps. But even then, with 4 tanks, it's not really a dangerous situation. Um, More than just it can slow you down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and we see Gameaholic trying to go up to speed, and it's okay. We've got to save here. When you do these hell runs, these saves can just be so important. Yeah, Omega Wild. As tracking for this one, and I'm sure all the other bingo trackers that we've had before would also agree, having the count like we do in Rando would definitely make this a lot easier of a process. Gameaholic's going again. It's okay. It's okay. Cutting it close, but I think he's all right. Oh yeah, of course, Tracy. Yeah. Obviously, the way that you get those counts on there is from loading, the non-vanilla cartridge. And anytime we do a bingo run, triple or dab or any lockout, whatever, we always run on the vanilla version of the game. So more of just commentary on how it would make tracking easier. All right, so we see ptoil now with 15 power bombs. Gameaholic heading back out from getting speed now. No problem this time. Yep. Oh, and ptoil going with intended strats, using the grappling beam to get across. So, Bluky, what do we think? What do you think ptoil is about to go do?
probably go down and beat Vantoon.
Yeah, looks like it. All right, and Gameaholic appears to be going down to get some croc action. Oh, nice X Factor on Vantoon right there. Setting up nicely for a potential 2-round right here. And a fairly clean fight there. Gameaholic jumping all over Croc. Going for a spike suit with no with only the power suit. Huh. I'm a little confused on ptoil's plan here. Yeah, getting the reserve. I guess column 1 and 2. No missiles. Yeah, unless ptoil is about to jump over gravity suit, I think the diagonal is pretty much out of it. Gameaholic has finished this Upper North Air cleanup. I expect very happy to hop on the elevator now. All right, so got Gameaholic heading back up Red Tower. ptoil going in for a quick refill, save the ship. And it looks like heading for Gauntlet. Right. Let's see what Gameaholic's going to head. One would assume head to the moat here. Yep, ptoil apparently getting the E-tanks, so that way we can finish column 2 and row 5. Another set of missiles. For Gameaholic over there, putting at 65, getting very near that 100 missile count. And that's the other interesting thing about a bingo run is that the beginning can still seem pretty slow, and then once we kind of put together some of these movement items, all of a sudden it seems like things progress pretty quickly. For example, ptoil has picked up 2 or 3 energy tanks just in the last minute, and several more coming just now. Gameaholic made it safely across the moat using that speed booster with a shine spark. Gameaholic's gonna run over here and grab the spooky missiles. Inching ever closer.
Now he's gonna go down to Fantoon.
Yep, he's gonna go down to Fantoon as well. Some good doppels on Fantoon right there. No surprise, the ghost is being a troll. Always going for that slow open. And we see ptoil now heading over to Crab Supers just as Gameaholic finishes the ghost here. Ghost busted. So now, based on what we expect ptoil to do, we think that he'll be acquiring all of the super missiles in Meridia. So he's heading up here to the beach. Gonna get to this non-water-based portion of Meridia to go grab these supers, and then he has just one more to get before heading into Botwoon and on to Dragon. Likewise, Gameaholic appears to be going for all of the wrecked ship supers. Oh. And Gameaholic going to go over here and get the wreck ship energy tank. Can be a little dicey with just the power suit on. And ptoil has taken down the snake. Now, I did not see ptoil go grab Aqueduct supers yet, so I'm guessing he's planning on routing that after finishing Dragon, heading back down towards Kraid's room. Gameaholic taking a little more damage probably than comfortable in the spiky room of death there, but making it out. okay. ptoil getting the spike suit there before the fight starts. Should just be a little bit more to finishing up this Dragon fight here for ptoil. It's another good spark right there, so maybe just a little bit more damage. Yeah, there we go. I was watching that Dragon fight a little. Did Gameaholic go back down and get the map station?
Wait.
Okay. Gameaholic's health is getting a little low. Probably needs to be just a little careful here.
Yeah.
And ptoil is really pretty close here. Basically, we need the Meridia map station, which is coming right up. And then head over and finish in Kraid's room. ptoil's heading up. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. Gameaholic's having to be real in attic. Everything up here hits like a truck.
Yeah, he needs to be really careful.
Okay, you got that key hunter down. That's a big part of the problem. And a little bit of health there as well. All right. But at that same time, we have ptoil coming in first place with a final time of 47:08. Official SRL time. GG to ptoil. Excellent run. Gameaholic's gonna try to finish up this run here. Spending some time doing a little bit of farm. We will see if we can get ptoil in here for an interview. Okay, can't quite make it tonight.
Well, GG ptoil.
That's right, GG ptoil. Gameaholic's got some health built up now, and ready for to get across bowling here. Wisely determining to take off the high jump boots here. One of the things about high jump boots is that it restricts your horizontal jumping distance. So by taking those off with Speed Booster, we can get some really long jumps across. Gameaholic's taking a break now, reviewing chat, double checking that all of the decisions made on the card were correct. And going up to get this wreck ship reserve type. Or it could just be the missiles. All right, so at this point, it looks like Gameaholic is doing row 1, row 4, and column 2, it looks like. Yep, I see Derp says the same thing, and Derp's really good at this, so.
That's what it looks like to me as well.
All right. So yeah, the biggest slow up for Gameaholic right now is just going to be is just having to go down into Meridia and take care of all that. Yeah, so it may have been confused before. Gameaholic definitely now appears to be doing column 3. One more save at the ship.
It looks like he's going to be doing column 3 and row 1.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe column 2.
Could be. All right. Well, we'll all find out soon enough. Gameaholic has a plan and is ready to execute it. And I know I speak for everyone in the community when I say how much we appreciate everyone showing up to watch these streams and for the runners coming to run in these. And so everybody be sure to give the runners a follow. Both doing excellent jobs tonight. All right, Gameahawk's gonna head on up here. Take care of this Meridia business and wrap up a solid run. So I think we need... I guess Gameaholic's going to go get the precious missiles. That should put him at 95. So I think we need one more missile pack. See if we can take care of the snake here. Hitbox always being very demanding from Botwoon. And down goes the snake. little bit of a refill here. Probably want to get a couple supers just to make the Dragon fight nice and comfy. Interesting. Heading back. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, yeah. Gameaholic. That was probably intended. Heading back to grab, maybe to grab these missiles here at Aqueduct. Yeah, there we go. So now, with the precious missiles and a Dragon kill, that should do it. That should be the end of the run for Gameaholic. If you've enjoyed watching tonight, don't worry, because we've got a lot more Super Metroid action coming throughout the weekend. Gosh, when I'm looking on Fridays, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races on Friday alone. So earliest race is at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and then we have more races going 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8, 9, and 10. So plenty of opportunities if you've enjoyed watching Super Metroid to watch a lot more. We may have some more triple bingo as part of some of these races. Again, our other options for this week are RBO and any percent, and we've been lucky enough to have a couple RBO runs already, which are a lot of fun to watch, as well as some outstanding any percent play. So next week, the 3 categories that we'll be picking from will be low percent ice, 100%, and GT Classic. So all of those are going to be very fun categories as well. We hope that everybody will tune in and check those out as well. Let's see Gameaholic get this Dragon fight in nice and clean. Nice opening spark. Doing plenty of damage with some ammunition. That spark went off a little early. That's okay. Got another chance right here. Dragon's back again. And down she goes. And with that, Gameaholic has completed this triple bingo run with an official SRL time, 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 43 seconds. GG Gameaholic.
GG.
And nicely going in to pick up Space Jump just for the kicks. So yes, again, that was a great race by both runners. What'd you think, Blue Key? Did you enjoy it?
I did. I think they both did really good.
Yeah, I think so too. I guess we'll see. Yeah, looks like Gameaholic may come on with us for an interview here. If I can pull off getting the invite out. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely don't know how to do that. Looks like maybe it's gonna happen on its own. So we should be just any second. We should be joined by Gameaholic to talk to us here for just a second about this race.
Hey.
And we are now joined by Gameaholic. GG on the run, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So what'd you think? Did you have a good time on the bingo card?
I had fun with it, but definitely made a lot of questionable choices. I would like to say that since ptoil robbed me of an RBR run, I decided to squeeze into an RBR route there, at least for the first half.
That's great. So is that you were hoping for
I know. That's what I was hoping. I knew it wouldn't be since I already asked him beforehand, and he said nope. And he had the time RBO, so I was hoping that there might have been a chance, but it's a pretty volatile run. So even if you have a better time than the other, things can easily go south. So I can't blame him for that. But I just saw the variant gravity suit, and I saw mostly upper north air stuff. So I just thought, hey, well, I just do a mini RBO run for this. Definitely didn't pay off, and I also just realized that technically I could have just killed Kraid and grabbed his E-tank, which would have been a lot faster than trying Gauntlet twice.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's always I've seen a lot of people pull that trick before, where you automatically think, well, I can't go to Kraid, but you just can't go past Kraid, right?
Yeah, you can go past him. You can just stare at the ball in the suit. You just can't. It's like certain. It's what they say. Look, but don't touch.
Yeah.
But
well, that's great. So, are you looking forward to next week?
Oh yeah. Forget what next week's maps are or modes are.
Yeah. So we were just talking about it. We've got low percent ice, 100%, and GT Classic.
Well, low percent might. Well, assuming. That's something I may have to hard pass, but we'll see. Depending on my opponent, but yeah, RBO is definitely a lot more fun than low percent in my opinion.
Yeah,
I guess I'll just wing it for the other cat. But yeah, other than that, I think I definitely made some questionable choices since I forgot to get grapple beam, and I just realized that since I skipped grapple and ice, I couldn't really get the spring ball. So that was out of the picture, and grapple beam would have been super free with the 15 Meridian missiles, and that would have kept me from farming for all the missiles.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's always, hindsight's always. But it was I thought it was a great run. It was a lot of fun for us to watch. And so, ptoil had to run off, but I know he probably enjoyed himself as well.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, haven't done bingo in a while, so it was, like I said, I just saw the middle section. I just wondered if it was worth doing gravity suit. And I'm very sure if I did the new route, I think even if I messed up Vantoon, I think it would have been faster overall if I just went there instead of farming all the time on and dying once or twice in the hell runs. So, like I said, I wanted to squeeze RBO in there, so it's the best I could do.
Well, good job. Well, all right. If you have any closing things you want to say to the crowd, we'll let you. Otherwise, we'll look at wrapping up.
Nope. Thanks for the commentaries.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for running, and thanks everybody for watching. We hope you've enjoyed yourself, and see you all back tomorrow for more Super Metroid Multi-Category Tournament 2020.